when Jayson Tatum hear Mamba mentality, that's what he think. That's what he know. That's what he aspire. That's what he believe. That's what he do. 2 games back-to-back, 15 and 20, off a serious injury, a ruptured Achilles. Well, the first game, even when he went 6 for 16, but his first game back, and it's quick. I think he got back in like 272 days, 240. I don't know the fucking stats, but it was less than 300 days. I don't even want to say it's less than 280 days. In the sense, well, let's see, because of a year 365 May, it's still March. Well, his first game at the end of February, the beginning of March. So that's like March, April, May. Shit, you still got 2.5 months, bruh. KD went 556 days. Now KD wanted his shit extra heal. You know, KD slim, so he ain't had that much meat on his bone. You know what I'm saying? He had time to tweak. Jayson Tatum is back, bro. And I really, because in order for Jayson Tatum to be starting against the Dallas Mavericks and then against the Cleveland Cavaliers, you ain't playing against cats who injured. You playing against healthy individuals. So you had to be doing full 5-on-5 practice. And I ain't talking about a certain type of practice where like you just getting back in the shooting motion, you just doing your little thing, doing some ISOs, some certain drills, certain mechanics, getting back right. You had to be going hard in practice. Scrimmage something, drill something. Because when you on the NBA court, it ain't about, oh, he's hurt. Okay, I'm not gonna try to cross him. I'm not gonna try to bump him. I'm not gonna try to dunk on this nigga. Ain't none of that. So if he ready now, he had to start back on 5-5 about 3 months ago. Because if he got hurt in May, so that's I can't remember the timeline, you know, the playoffs and shit. It was like the semifinals, like it might have been game 4 or something. So that's April. Let me see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. You can just give it 10, but really, if he came back in the 10th month, that's really 9 months of recovery for an Achilles that you've been growing and using your entire life. 9 months. Because how many months couldn't he have used it? Because when I brushed my Achilles, I was in that boot. No, before I was in the boot. Because when you up your Achilles, you can't lift it up. Because it's that muscle. Like, even with your wrist, it's a tendon in your wrist that allows you to control the muscle with your brain. You know what I'm saying? It's signaling to your brain. That's why when you do that, this right here flex. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what your foot is. So your foot like this, you can lift it, you can do like this. But when you pop that motherfucking rubber band, you pop that bitch. In any move, it can be a negative step. I pop mine on a jump shot. I just jump shot, right? And it didn't pop yet. But when I came down. I don't know the crate challenge. When I came down, it was like a normal me just coming down for a jump shot. Boom! I popped that jump. I didn't know at first. I turned around because it felt like somebody just rolled a basketball forcefully at the back of my leg. So that's my initial reaction. Like, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm hearing like a pop. I'm hearing and feeling a pop. But the feeling is similar to, say, if you just standing still and somebody rolls a basketball at your Achilles tendon. That's what it feel like. Not just like a slow roll. You gotta feel it, so you know what I'm saying? It hits you. You know, it hits you. But that's what it feel like. It's not immediate pain. It almost feel like an ankle sprain. But over time, boy, that pain, I couldn't even walk up the steps, bro. First, like, because in the rec center, it's these green steps. I couldn't even get up the steps, bro. I was like, oh, excuse me, Coach Davis. Oh, excuse me. I'm like, damn, my leg messed up. I'm like, I'm limping. I managed to drive. I had to drive with my left foot. You know, you drive with your right. I had to drive with my left foot, like, and like for the brake and the gas pedal. Dog, I sat in the car about 10 minutes. Dog, and it's steps to get up into my house. I had to crawl up the steps just to get in the crib, bro. I was in pain. Like, people, I'm talking about the type of pain where you contemplating, like, should I go to the hospital? Because, yeah, you might have the money for it, or you might get insurance. It's just like you ain't just trying to put yourself through the process, and they give you some little medicine, like some Tylenol, Motrin, sleep it off, you good, and they got to spend that bread. But this one of the ones you like, dog, I might need to go, bro. And I still didn't go for like another month. I popped my junk early January 2022. I didn't go to the doctor until the end of January, like, because I went on a cruise. I think I went on a cruise that first week in February. So at the end of January, that's when I finally went to the VA. And that's when they gave me a temporary boot to help me walk, you know. Because, of course, you know, I can move my leg, but I ain't got this. So, you know, I'm in my shoe. It's like I'm just, and maybe at that point, I got like a little bit, actually. Maybe just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Enough to keep me sturdy. But then I had the boot. I go on a cruise. Of course, leg fucked up. I'm paid for the cruise. I'm gone. Come back. I know you ain't asked for the damn story. Talking about entertainment shit. I'm sorry. You be that. So, get back from the cruise. Maybe like a week. Okay, like a week later. 2 weeks later, I get an MRI done on my leg. I get like a little CAT scan shit, whatever the MRI scan. Like, yeah, you know, it is ruptured and you're gonna have to get surgery. So I probably got surgery like sometime either late February or very early March. So that's March I'm down. Because March, April, May, June. Because June 16th I went back over the road. Truck driving. So that's March, April, May, June. That's 4 months. March, I'm like in this little bandage, some type of bandage type cast. I'm in a cast. Can't do that shit. Itching. I'm having phantom pains, and it's like they giving me medicine. That shit hurt my stomach. It's like, cause I don't do good with pills. Like certain type of pills, I don't do good. Of course, like Tylenol, Motrin, like painkillers, over the counter painkillers, I can handle. But when you come like them Percocets, like them Oxys and all that, it make me nauseated, and like it's like I feel like a high from it, like a euphoric, uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable euphoric feeling. Other people, the motherfucker pop, they be like, Skittle, you gonna finish that? I'm talking about to where I had to take just a half a pill. If I take a whole one too, I'm donezo. I'm hurt. But the worst pain will be like when you got ruptured Achilles, when you wake up in the morning. Your mornings after surgery, those are gonna be where that, cause you sleep, you in a dream. It's not like you feeling something kind of crawling on you. Like you ain't feeling like, yo, you know what I'm saying? How I'm trying to say? The coldness can wake you up, but how long you'll be cold before you notice and your body wake itself up? So you sleep, you wake up, now your nervous system, now you're becoming aware of your surroundings again, your eyes open, so you just looking around and you feeling. That's why when you sleep, you ain't got, like, you might got to pee, but because your body shut down, your body regulating itself. Man, that pain was hurtful, dog. Even before I had the surgery, I was trying to get some scans one time. Like I said, I can't do this. I ain't got no flex. So like, this shit just doing what it want to do, but it's ruptured. And I'm rubbing like, what the fuck? I thought it was an ankle sprain, but it wasn't. I'm doing work. I'm laying bricks down. I'm limping. Like, I'm fucked up, bro. Cause I ain't really no hospital type dude. I was about to get some scans from my old lady, and that motherfucker, I think I tried to move forward and get on top of her, and that motherfucker, say this is my foot, right? This is my foot. And it's the Achilles. I did something to what that motherfucker did like that. Woo! Baby, rub it, please rub it, please rub it, please rub it. Bro, that shit was, I'm butt-ass naked, bro. I ain't cry, but I'm in excruciating pain enough. If you bricked up, it's still fat, but you like, I'll go to sleep. Fuck them skins. But I had to say, so I probably didn't get, because after March, I'm in that thing cast about March, at least 4 weeks, I'll say. I probably didn't get into the walking boot until maybe like 8 weeks. Of course, if that's May, that's March, April. Then I got May, June. So if I got May, that's 4 weeks. In June, that's 2. I probably got in a walking boot like at 4 weeks after surgery. I really honestly can't tell you, but maybe like 4 to 6 weeks I got into the walking boot. And the walking boot is kind of elevated. It got like this little thing in it, this little triangle thing in your heel, just so you can get back into like a walking boot. Just help you get back into the motion of walking. It's creating like that rotation that your foot do. You know what I'm saying? When you about to step on something and you raise up, it's creating that for you, so your body can get the mechanics back right. But like, I mean, bro, I'm good now. Like, have I hooped as hard? No. Of course, I done grabbed the ball, we shot around, I'm trying to dunk, I'm doing different things, crossing, dribbling. But playing a full game, a 5-on-5 pickup, no, I haven't done that. And this is 4 years ago. And even if I do like an intense workout where I'm flexing my tendons, especially my Achilles and my right leg, I'll feel it. Like when the workout's over, I'll feel it, like the soreness. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you just gotta go through it, you know, and just get back. I used to love playing ball because playing basketball just kept me in shape. All that the cardio, you know. So I gotta get back into the gym. Mainly just playing ball because that's gonna keep me slim. That's gonna keep me in shape, just balling. And I haven't dunked since, bro. I haven't dunked in 4 years. I done gained so much weight. It's ridiculous. But I'm 6'4". I'm like 280 right now, dog. So, but I still have to say, like, so if Jayson Tatum got in a walking boot after 1 month, so if he goes down in May, let's just say in June, he's in the walking boot. That means he's out of the walking boot probably like around September. He's out of the walking boot. But then you gotta think, this is an NBA player, so we don't know what type of health or the medical team what they're recommending. So that's this say he out of it October. A straight up boot, but then even then it's the rehab because it's October. They only give you what? Okay, you got if I say out of September, that's you got the full September. So if you're out of October, so October, November, December, January, February. A strong 5 months to get back to the NBA playing. So if he went down in May, we'll just give it mid-May. We don't know. He went down in May. He's like April, May, June, July. Let's just, cause that's 3 months. So I give him a full June, July, August. 3 months to get out of the walking boot, to have surgery, stay in the cast, get in the walking boot. He's going to physical therapy, but he's out of walking boot September. He's probably not doing shoot-arounds, because I didn't research this. This is a conversation. If you know the exact timeline, you can put it in the comments, but we just having a conversation, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he probably getting back on the court just shooting a bitch, you know, just because he already in physical therapy, even with not probably with the cast on, but when it comes to the walking boot, he's probably doing different drills, light drills. So when September comes, it increases. September's probably mainly strong physical therapy because now the wound has healed in a sense of where he got disappearing sutures, stitches, whatever you want to call it, or he got to get them taken out. The wound has now healed, but now he got to work that muscle. So really, like October and November is heavy physical therapy. He probably didn't get back in the shoot around to December, and then January. So it's like, bro, he came back fast though, bro. So that means if he can, the way he playing, you got to remind anything I just said. You got to remind. I mean, he probably got on the walk. He got out the walking boot. So He's out of the walking boot at August. He's out of it at August. Because I'm even saying 4 months. If I'm saying I went surgery March, April, May, June. June 16th, I was on the road. I'm out of the walking boot. I'm walking. June 16th. So that's 1, 2, 3. I can't even give it, because it's March. That's April. May. That's 3. June 16th, that's a half a month. 3.5 months I'm walking without a boot. So yeah, so I mean shit. And then that's with me not going to physical therapy. That's just natural healing. I'm not an athlete. I don't have no medical team. VA. Military shit. So I mean he went down to May. We just say June, July, August. He out of the boot in August. He's out of the boot in August. Cause it's not like I got out of the boot in June. I probably got out of the boot. That's March, April, May. I'm out of the boot in May. Yeah, I'm out of the boot in May. Most definitely, I'm out of the boot in May. So I mean, it gives him June, July. He's out of the boot either in July, end of July, like the last week of July, or like mid-August. That means he's in shoot-arounds at the gym probably like October, bro. So I gave him a November, December, January, February. He gave him 4 months. He got a good 4.5 to 5 months, and he was in that bitch, dog. So the way he's playing right now, that was just strictly Mamba mentality right there. That was strictly Mamba mentality. And we can't be like, Jayson Tatum was going to turn the Celtics season around. The Celtics was in the number 2 seed without Jayson Tatum. Because Jaylen Brown, he has to be one of the front runners for the MVP because Jaylen Brown been balling. Everybody know the star player is Jayson Tatum. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, you know you can call it a duo, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, J&J. But Jayson Tatum is the favorite, and we all know that. If it's 10 seconds, basically, if you got 5 seconds left on the clock, Celtics got the possession. Who you want to have the ball? Jayson Tatum or Jaylen Brown? I want Jayson Tatum to have it. But if they take me on the court, I'm very fine with Jaylen Brown having it. But it's Jayson Tatum team. But then at the same time, Jaylen Brown is like he's like, for some reason Jayson Tatum the crowd favorite. I don't know why. I think we just think he's better. I think Jayson Tatum is better than Jaylen Brown. But it's not like it's Jayson Tatum and Kwame Brown. No disrespect to Kwame Brown, most of them just skill level wise. Well, they took him in position, so let me take him in position. So if Jayson Tatum, they had him at power forward the first 9 Dallas. So if he's a small forward, okay, who's also small forward? Jayson Tatum or Al Harrington. It's no respect. These people in the league, they crush my ass on the court. But it's like one of them. It's like I'll take Jaylen Brown over Al Harrington. It's like Jaylen Brown get you buckets too. Jaylen Brown is a walking bucket. But I'm taking Jayson Tatum over Jaylen Brown. But now this injury though. Now this injury happened, so you don't know, because D Rose was the best, but then he had them knee surgeries. They say Brandon Roy. I really never got to experience the height of Brandon Roy. I experienced more of D Rose. Like, just certain players had these leg injuries. And especially like an injury where you got to flex that shit constantly. Versus like, okay, you have a knee injury, you got to like tighten up. But like, you morally fuck your knee up when it goes in an awkward position. Your knee, your Achilles is supposed to be able to get that flex, that stretch. And that might be why my shit popped. I ain't stretched it good. And I think I had good basketball shoes on. What I had on? I think I was playing like in Jordan 1s. Those probably weren't good shoes. I probably had no good. Yeah, I just fucked myself over. But I think Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum coming back to the team is gonna be good for the Celtics, just to get his reps back in, get more comfortable and stuff. But he need to play within the flow of how the offense already been going. Don't try to come in being the star player again. You know, you knock down a big shot, but these are highlights. You went for 6 for 16. You took 16 field goals and you only made 6. It ain't like you went 9 for 16, 10 for 16. You only missed 6 shots. You took 16, but you made 10. You know what I'm saying? That means you shot 6 for 16. In order to shoot 50% from the field goal range, you had to make at least 8. So you shooting field goal percentage lower than 50%. But we're just happy because you're coming back, rebound, you know you gotta get back in your swing of thing. But the offense need to flow through Jaylen Brown how it been flowing, and you just coming in. I don't think he should have been starting, but just to weave him back in the process. Go with the normal starting lineup and weave Jayson Tatum in there. Weave him in there. Weave him in there. Weave him in there. Weave him in there. But I feel like they just wanted to make such like a big impact because of Jayson Tatum selling tickets, jersey sales, going back up. Okay, everybody love Jayson Tatum. He's not in the headlines as a bad guy, and people want him to be the face of the league. So, I mean, that's my take on it in the sense of like just Jayson Tatum's return, talking about my Achilles injury, his Achilles injury, how he recovered, and everything, you know what I'm saying? So if you got any feedback, this is a conversation, dog, feel free to comment, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy K Young. Gone.